Bhagavad Gita, second chapter, first shloka. Sanjay is speaking. It's a scene on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Arjuna has just observed the armies. He has seen Drona and Bhishma and all his relatives standing in this battle. And looking at all of them, he has become overwhelmed. And he has presented a lot of arguments in chapter 1. In chapter 2, shloka 1, Sanjay is summarizing Arjuna's condition. And he is saying, Tam tatha kripaya vishtam ashrupurna kulekshanam vishidantam idam vakyam uvacha madhusudanaha. Seeing Arjuna full of compassion, his mind depressed, his eyes full of tears, Madhusudan Krishna spoke the following words. So Arjuna's mind is depressed and his eyes is full of tears. Very soon Krishna will start replying to Arjuna. So the Gita begins not when Arjuna is strong, but when Arjuna is overwhelmed. Many people think the Bhagavad Gita begins with philosophy. It doesn't. It begins with tears. Arjuna was overwhelmed with compassion and his eyes were filled with tears. This is not a weak man crying. This is Arjuna, the greatest warrior of his age, the man who had faced countless battles. Yet today he is broken. Arjuna's problem is not lack of intelligence, not lack of chivalry, not lack of skills and strength. His problem is that his emotions have become bigger than his ability to hold them. Many of us have experienced this. We know what is right. We know our responsibilities. We know what should we do. Yet, when emotions become intense, our wisdom becomes inaccessible. Not absent, just inaccessible. And this is what makes Arjuna so relatable. The Gita is not about a bad person becoming good. It is about a good person becoming overwhelmed. Arjuna's confusion is also not ordinary. He is not deciding which job to take, which city to stay. He is standing before a war that may destroy families, create widows, and change the future of the society. His concerns are real, his compassion is real, his pain is real. But there is another side. If adharma is allowed to continue, what happens then? Who protects society? Who protects the innocent? Who stands up against injustice? Arjuna can see the suffering that war may cause. But at this moment, he cannot fully see the suffering that adharma may cause. And this is why Krishna begins speaking. Life often puts us in a situation where every option has a cost. There is no easy way out. As Arjuna keeps speaking, something profound happens. His reasoning does not remove his confusion. Sometimes we think, if I analyze enough, I will become peaceful. But Arjuna analyzes for an entire chapter and he becomes even more disturbed. Why? Because analysis alone cannot solve every problem. When the foundation from which we are thinking becomes clouded, we need wisdom, not merely more thinking. And the most beautiful thing in this verse is not Arjuna's tears, it is Krishna's response. Krishna does not reject Arjuna, as we will see as we read Bhagavad Gita ahead. He does not shame him, he does not walk away, he stays. The Gita begins because a confused devotee turned towards Krishna. Whenever we become overwhelmed by grief, uncertainty, fear, or responsibility, we can remember this scene. A devotee crying, Krishna listening, and then Krishna speaking words that have been healing hearts for thousands of years. So for me, Bhagavad Gita 2.1 teaches this. Spiritual life does not begin when we have all the answers. It begins when we honestly acknowledge our confusion and allow divine wisdom to guide us. Arjuna's tears were not the end of his journey, they were the beginning of the Gita.